Hi, everybody. Well, I didn't think it was as bad as it is, but yeah, trips to the United States right now. Let's talk about just say Canada. And while things have calmed down quite a bit between Canada and US, there's not as much rhetoric going around from both sides, etc. Well, not going to get political on anything. I'm just talking about traveling, and it's still bad as how many people are canceling their trips right now and how bad tourism is starting to become in some very popular destinations in the United States. So while I initially thought, well, all this was going on and people were saying, I'm going to cancel my cruise and I'm going to cancel my flights to Vegas and I'm not going to go to California, I'm not going to go to Florida, I'm not going to go to Texas for this, that, the other thing, etc. I thought it would calm down as the summer starts approaching and things get going, but it doesn't seem to be slowing much down. It really doesn't. New reports have just come out for March and April for the numbers, and year over year, the crossing the border from Canada to the United States and return visitors to the United States is down 33% from last year. The air travel is down 35% from last year, which is a lot because the Tourism Board in the United States has come out with a cost equivalent if Canadians cancel their trips. If there's a reduction in Canadian travelers, remember, we're your closest neighbors other than Mexico, but we travel there for vacation all the time. We have a great relationship from everybody. I don't know too many Americans who hate Canadians or Canadians who hate Americans, right? It's just everybody gets along. We kind of consider each other neighbors and friends, etc. And we love to travel to each other's countries, both sides of the border. But wow, 35. But when they came out with the cost initiative of this, it says if 10% of Canadians were to drop off in tourism, that would mean about 140,000 jobs and $2.1 billion in revenue to that state. Wow. Well, now it's not 10%, it's in the 30%. So now we're talking $6 to $7 billion. We're talking almost a half a million jobs. 500,000 jobs now. And that's sad to me because I have so many friends in the travel industry in the United States who work at hotels, who work at the parks, who work at casinos and cruise lines and tourism industry, restaurants, and they're starting to feel the pinch. So much so that some hotel chains and cruise lines even are now starting to advertise directly to Canada, saying, with specials like their one hotel chain called it the tariff-free hotel stay. Another one is offering Canadian dollars at par, and with the price of Canadian dollar right now, that's a big savings for some of Canadians, and they're still having a hard time getting people to bite on those offers, and that's really sad to me. Our two countries have lived side by side for 200 years now, and we rely on each other. We're our closest neighbors and we're friends, and it's really sad it's got to this point, but I really hope it doesn't get worse. We know right here, I know for a fact here in Canada, that the airlines, Air Canada and WestJet, the biggest airlines of course here in Canada, have had to cancel many flights now and are re-evaluating where they're sending them, sending more planes to Europe and more planes to Mexico and to the Caribbean now, and taking planes away from the most popular places like Miami, Orlando, Fort Lauderdale, LAX, Seattle, Vegas, Texas, and Galveston. They are cutting the flights because a lot of the flights are flying with less than 50% capacity now when they used to be full. Also, trips from Europe are also down, unfortunately, coming over the United States, with many Atlantic flights arriving with as low as 15% passengers on board, which is causing the American Airlines, etc., to be reevaluating their flight strategies as well. And I hope this all blows over very, very quickly. I hope it doesn't keep going all year. I hope we can get back to normal where everybody just can enjoy each other's country, enjoy traveling back and forth, and enjoy what each country has to offer each other. Like, there are some beautiful, beautiful places here in Canada. Americans love to come down here and do some fishing and go up skiing into some of our lodges, visit some of our cities, come down and catch a hockey game, a Blue Jays game in Toronto, visit the cruise lines in Vancouver to sail to Alaska. It's absolutely beautiful. And vice versa. We love going down to the parks. We love going to California and heading into Texas. We love going down to Vegas for a weekend. So yeah, it's kind of sad things have gotten to this state. But I was kind of shocked to see that not only are they not declining as far as the amount of people still not going to the United States, the numbers progressed right now and projected for May say those numbers are going to climb even higher, which is a very scary situation if you work in the travel industry at all. So yeah, that's sad. Such a sad, sad state of affairs.